everyone, welcome to Kahliya. This is Mia. I hope you're doing well. I'm sending you much love and light. At this time, I would like to talk a little bit about what's going on. I did refer to this in my last video a little bit, and in my recent blog post. As always, I recommend to follow what I write because I write regularly, and if I'm not here, then I'm there. Okay, and the link is below. This is going to be a little bit of an emotional edition. Emotional not because I'm in fear, but because I am aware of something beautiful that is unfolding beneath what seems to be occurring and is occurring in the physical. What happens to humanity when it is brought to its knees? Think of that. Something very beautiful happens. It returns to humility and to its soul and to its true essence and to its understanding of connectedness to Creator and to others along the same path. That's what happens. And that's why I wrote that we are in the midst of a huge transformation. And besides the fact that I keep trying to encourage you guys to be aware of the panic energy of the collective and to not absorb it and to not adhere to it yourselves. But like I've said, fear energy is destructible energy. It robs us from our truth, from our power, from our health, from our immune system. It is fueled at the moment by the media, and we have to, and by the collective, and we have to do all we can and all we know to detach from it, okay? And to use this time wisely and to use it as the true gift that it is. As with any crisis that you may have gone through in your life, you should know by now that it brings many gifts. It's always an upheaval, but an upheaval that brings us to our knees and halts all that we have been doing the way we have been doing until that moment. And that is a good thing, because that makes us stop and see what within all of what we have been doing, the way we have been doing, is truly aligning with our higher selves and our higher purpose. And what within that is our truth and what is not. And so when everything comes to a halt, we have the opportunity to look at this, all of it. And so I speak to you from France, where I live today. I live in a small village in the south of France, and we are currently in lockdown. And rumor has it that we are going into stage 4 this week, so it'll be like Italy. And so there's a lot of panic, obviously. And I can't say that I have not been also nervous in terms, in basically technical issues. I won't go into details, but to see how I could organize for myself what I needed, and I've run into help in an unexpected way, and that touched me a lot, and I try to pay it forward. And I'm also witnessing a lot of humanity at the moment, even online. So online, you can see a lot of agitation and anxiousness and fear, obviously. And if you detach from that, here and there, you can see people waking up. Because when you are brought to your knees, and when things come to a halt, and when you let go of the initial fear, you just let go and trust. Trust in all that is. Then you begin to see creation at its best. Then you begin to see all kinds of things that you didn't see before because you were too busy, because you were running around, because you were trying to be and do what you're supposed to be doing and being. So I encourage you to see the beauty in the moment. See it. See the gift. Return to self. Return to some stillness, to some simplicity, to some quiet. Return to seeing the other. The needs of the other, regardless if it's your neighbor or across the globe, as someone that is just like you at the moment, fighting the exact same circumstances. Or fighting is not the right word, dealing with the same circumstances. See how we are all connected. And see how we are, at the end of the day, all the same. the eyes of humility and quiet and gratitude for what is. Breathe. Release the panic. As I have written, if you do go through fear, try and see what this brings up for you, because it is a purging as well. You are purging all kinds of old fears. This does relate to other things that you have lived either in this life or in another life. So this does bring up things for you. And if you need to go through a good cry just to let out all the tension and the anxiety, then do it. There's no shame in that. And I've mentioned a few times, physical activity of any kind helps release the tension in the body. But stay aware. There's no need for fear. Let go of the fear, let go of the panic, and settle down into the stillness that this brings. The limitations that we are being given at the moment of mobility, etc. I mean, not everyone is in lockdown, but all the advice not to move around too much is something that you can take as a gift. Settle down. Try to find your soul again. Try to find your true essence again. And your humility and your gratitude. Quiet down and reach within and see what your soul wants to tell you or show you, or your higher guidance. See if there's anything that actually needs tweaking here and there in your life, in your attitude, in your ways. Embrace some stillness. And start looking at things that you haven't had the time to see in your normal daily life. Let go of the craziness. Move inward. Quiet down. Even on a practical level, you can tend to all kinds of things that you wanted to do that were lingering, things that you needed to do for you or for your projects, or even on a professional level. Use this time to benefit you. Before you know, this will all be over. So use it wisely. It's all good. And like I said, we are undergoing a huge transformation. And just beyond this crisis, you will see, after the storm, what a beautiful, beautiful sun will arise and rainbow. So make this work for you. Okay. Reach out to others if you can, in any way you can, to support. Connect with your light at the moment, because that is your true essence, and it is stronger than any darkness. Be that light for you and for others. That is your true essence. So just settle down and become you. Much love. Much love and light to you. Breathe. Breathe. Remember to breathe deeply. Meditate if you can. Turn inward. Turn to nature. Get some sun if you have. Sun does a world of good. Breathe fresh air. Listen to calming music. Just do what you can to settle down and look inwards and be who you truly are, not what is trying to be forced on you. It's not